Intense. Good evening and welcome to Jamming, and that's also jamming in Jimjams, or for short Jimjams, if you believe what you see in fact, the thumbnail. And I'll drink to that. What are you drinking? Well, good evening and welcome to Jamming in Jimjams. I'm your host, Jason the GetJervis, who is, for your delight and for your delectation, here he comes, joined by my two co-hosts, Tom. Say hello, Tom. No, don't put your fur in my... And Jackson, who was warming my toes. Who co-hosts the show without any planning or preparation. Yes, they just jump up when they feel like it because they think they're going to get treats. And there we go. So this is your first time at the channel. Welcome. This is kind of what happens. For all the best intentions in the world, for starting going, hello and welcome to Jamming in Jimjams. I'm your host, Jason the GetJervis. Welcome to this stream. The cats tend to interrupt that, but they are part of the show, you know? So, I mean, that is what you get. Sunday, 10 p.m. UK, every week. I'm joined by my co-hosts, Tom and Jackson, JXN, if you need to spell his name to show love. It's hashtag Team Jackson, hashtag Team Tom. Memberships will be forthcoming at some point. Don't stand on the keyboard. And that will be you have to choose. You know? Who is your favourite? Team... Get your... Oi. Anyway. So, I can hear a horrible sort of windy noise. And I don't mean from the trouser area. Where is... Oh, it's the modular. It's this. Can I... Otherwise, people will be going to sleep because white noise is very good. Very, very good. Let me put my goggles on so I can actually see. The screen, because I can't see it without the screen. Anyway, yes. So, I can't see the chat now. Hashtag Team Jackson? Is that what we're saying? Hashtag Team Jackson? Oh, you've sat on something on the keyboard and completely hidden the chat. I have absolutely no idea who hath chatteth. Let me just refresh the page and maybe the chat will come back. Hello. Get your... Excuse me? See some questions. There's the chat. Okay, Tom, sorry, mate. He's gone. Tom's gone. Tom's always a little bit sketchy for some reason. I don't know why. Anyway, I left the keyboard off there so they could go in and amuse themselves back there, but thank you. Right. Oh. Just to show you how big this guy is. No, Mr. Bond. Let's do it. No. Hang on. Let's do the Blofeld. No, Mr. Bond. I expect you to die. It's not very good, is it? I need to work on my Blofeld. No, Mr. Bond. I expect you to die. I don't even know if that sounds anything like it. Doesn't. Get off. Right, this is a very nice vintage, from a charity shop, gown, which is made of 100% pure nylon. Can I just say, you've obviously not been on the stream when I've said exactly what you just said, so it's made my night to see you saying, gosh, every time I see you in Jamming in Jimjams, I think of the 80s sitcom Only When I Laugh, which is exactly what I'm going for. Gruber, no. Oh, the Tom Bowles character. Anyway, that was always my thing, but tonight I've gone as the blue... I don't remember their names. The sandy-coloured haired one. Yes. Right, okay. Right, anyway, let's have a quick say hello to who's in the chat, and we'll get some, we'll get the proceedings going. So I can see oh, hello, top chat. Change it to live chat. There we go. Now, so obviously Homegrown's there. Viral Beats, welcome. Temperbato, Wagoo, VerTV, Tannisville Aqua, Trust My Monkeys, Hey Lemont, Azio Head, Awkward Teeth and Hair Production, Synchrotron, thank you, sir. That's a lot of clappage. Azio Head. I've said you right. Who else? Tracker Jack Tom. Tempraboto biscuits. Lots more claps. Thank you very much for that. Lamar. And to James Dyson. James Dyson. Victor. Hello. Welcome. So, hello to all of you. I did see Wagoo. The Wookiee. SVT 4001, of course, after reading that name again, it's like, it's not just the amp, mate, it's the guitar as well. I do love a 4001. Although I nearly owned a 4003 fairly not long ago, but I just couldn't. I mean, I'm talking like 20 years. a few years ago, when I worked in Sound Control, I did bring one home. It was 2004. Why is my thumb? Oh, no. I wonder why my thumb was holding the. Let me do the top down. My thumb is stuck there. Like, why am I holding my thumb there? But I'm holding it so I can scroll the chat. I don't need to do that anymore. Anyway, so yeah, I brought home from the store and did some recording with a 4003. And I was like, oh god, I got to keep this. Yeah, I think I got Shay to play it as well. And it's like it's a blur. I recorded an album's worth of songs, like kind of like indie guitar based, working through some stuff. Break up from my first marriage. Gonna do it. So I wrote an entire album, which was kind of cool actually. To be that driven and that productive, to just get on in the studio, and it was like literally my dining room, and have it set up and just every night just go in and put some guitar down, put some bass down. I used sampled drums of a drummer and pieced that together so it sounded a bit more realistic. I did actually record. This is about 10 years ago now as well. Drums. I started re-recording one of the songs, 19th Century Girl. I made that sound awful. I'm so sorry. Let's get back to you guys. Dilip, hello. And I think I got to the end of the chat. So all of you, Homegrown, yes, there you go. Homegrown, Jackson and Tom are both cool, but Jackson's jams are better. Yeah, apart from the Dawn jam when Tom actually proved that you could turn a knob. And that just blew my mind. Electronic music composer. And Doommonger. Right, so welcome. A few housekeeping things. We are blessed in this house to have moderators, and always thankful for their help and their time. We have Sam in the red corner, and Steve in the blue corner, and sometimes in the, how would that be? I think the black corner, we have Shroomy, but Shroomi's home in bed. She's one of her homes. She's lucky to have two. So there we go. So they are the people to direct your questions to. If you have had a question, preface your question with not one, not two, not even three, but 4 Q, and then your question, and that's the letter Q in a row. And and then I'll get the attention. They'll get my attention if I don't see it, because it's quite, you're there, but you're also there, and I want to be there. I don't know what that was, but I'm just Jackson. Yeah. So we've got some questions already, and also, could I ask you, please, to drop us a like if this is your first time and you're not sure? Subscribe, hit the bell notification, and then if you don't like it, don't watch. I need your numbers. I don't know if subscription numbers actually matter anymore. I mean, we're kind of a fun team. We have a decent amount of people around here every Sunday and Wednesday for a nice little chin wag, some cat fun, some synthesizers, a bit of cake. Oh, look at this. Look at this cake now. Oh, look at that. Get your eyes on that. Flapjacks and a scone with some black cherry jam. Yeah. So, don't know what's going on tonight. It's something in the air, she said. The moon that night. Oh, yeah, it was full moon, wasn't it? Last week, so we're waning. Wayne. All right, Wayne? Wayne Kerr. Yeah, I know him. So please drop us a like. If you're a lurking gherkin and you're sat back and not in the chat, that's fine too. We appreciate you joining us. You don't have to pop your head above the parapet, but if you do, you will be welcomed. Also, if you're watching this after the event, thank you very much. Do drop us a comment. What was it you liked about this? If you've just discovered this for some strange and unknown reason, you haven't found me on Instagram. You haven't found me on... Where else am I? The moon. If you look carefully, you'll see me reflected back of the silver plate that we call the moon. Anyway, so there we go. We are here, 10 p.m. UK, every Sunday doing this kind of stuff. And then on Wednesday, we get a bit serious. Never really that serious. And we talk about a topic of some sort. There's a couple of topics I really want to do which don't involve gear. They're a little bit mystical. We like mystical, don't we? Yeah, I've got a man with 2 cats. Yeah, don't mind a bit mystical. Cymatics. I'm just going to drop it there. Leave that one there. What the hell's that about? Anyway, that will involve a synthesizer though, won't it? Because I'm going to use my sine wave, my square wave. I'm going to use the ramp. I'm going to use the wavetable. Come on. What does that look like? Anyway, yeah. So there we go. So don't forget to drop us a like as well, and a comment if you do so. Thank you for future you. If you're revisiting this, I revisited, what jam was it, last week when I was having really bad issues with the sort of the sound a week to date. Yeah, I listened back and I was actually quite pleasantly surprised that the jam wasn't as incohesive as I thought it was. I hope tonight's jam was cohesive. Dark. Was it as you had this and more of that, please? Anyway. So that's what we do. Tonight is really just a hang. Where's my chamomile tea? It's rich. It's floral. It's like drinking a cup of grass. Not grass. I'm northern, after all. So I've got some questions. Let's have a look. VertTV wants the little yellow box, and I think it looks like Steve says he's answered it, which is, if you've just joined us and you just happen to see this. Oh, isn't it gorgeous? Also available in black and grey. It's a play fader. It's a twin channel CV or MIDI play fader. So as you can see, it's got a little, you can put scales and all sorts of stuff on it, and then you hold down the red button and it records it, and the white button for A, and you can record your fader movement, and then it can play it back on the modular. Same with the other side there. So that's a play fader by Play All Day. What a great a sequencer that keeps on giving. Yeah, right. So that's that one. Second question. Mike, sounds good. Thank you. I adjusted some things. I spent a lot of time trying to sort of sift through and calibrate. Sometimes that's what we've got to do in life, is sift through and calibrate. I think this year I've been doing a lot of sifting, and last year I've definitely been recalibrating. It's good to do that, recalibration. Personal journey of recalibration. Anyway, the Wookiee. What would you do if, when you sat to Tom or Jackson, say hello? Oh, what would you say to Tom or Jackson? Oh no, what would you? I think, what would you do if, when you sat to Tom or Jackson, said to Tom and Jackson, they actually said, hello, I wouldn't be surprised. I think they both talk. I think they're just winding me up. Yeah, especially Tom. He's a cracking laugh, that lad. Has it all. Steve is watching. James Tyson. Yeah, that's right. That's a good question. So, the electronic music composer, good evening, sir. Spam or liverwurst? Wow. That. You don't know how relevant that question is, do you? Because I bought a pack of sliced liverwurst from the supermarket on Friday when my car failed to reignite the fuel in the engine to propel it forward so that we could travel across the country to the location of Stonehenge and pick apples and create a whole basket of cider. But I didn't go. So we pulled over into the car park. All of us a little bit, shall we say, nonplussed. And for those of you in Europe, peeved. We're all in Europe, aren't we? The whole country's Europe, surely, by now. And And we went shopping to buy some treats. So we bought a trifle, pre-made trifle, which was like a real, we were just fed up. And then I found some liverwurst. So we bought the liverwurst. Shroomy wasn't a fan. Didn't like the texture. But I chopped it up. Oh, you tart. He's got a... You let me try that. Oh, bless you. We've got to a good place, haven't we, mate? He's letting me try and work loose. I'm not going to do any more than that because it's your belly. He's letting me work through some knots he's got there. Anyway, so I wondered, has anyone ever put liverwurst on a pizza? So we made our own dough on Saturday and made liverwurst, olives, tomatoes, cheese and chili, fresh chopped red hot chili, and it was delicious. So I'm going to say liverwurst. What are you drinking? What are we drinking? I don't know. What are you drinking? Who was the sample voice? What sample voice? I've honestly, there was like 4, 5, and then me talking. Chrissy, specify, please. Thanks for the additional info. You're welcome. I'm getting heckled. Yes, you are. By James Dyson, right? Is that what's happening? Oh, at least Steve. Honestly, it's Sunday night. This is the chill factor. If it was a Friday, is that the Elton John song? Friday night's all good for a fight? Or is that Saturday night's all right for a fight? It's not Sunday, is it? Whatever. I don't know enough. Cressy means the male voice that someone said was Cressy himself. It's not Cressy. It's not you. And it's not a male voice. Saturday night's all right for fighting. There you go. When I need you. The BJs. So, there we go. Kraken Black Spiced Rum. Yes. Autophon. So Wagyu's ringing Autophon Svelte from the Kiev in Ukraine. Pour is golden yellow with the aroma of sweet grain malts, a hint of citrus and floral hops. So Wagyu says stands for Quantum Quintessential Questioning Quadruplet. Yes, I think it does. I think you're right. Is it right? Yeah, QQQQ. Yes. Is it QQQ? I see what's going on. I haven't watched back to. I'm gonna have to do that on some of the World of Synths to chapter them, because I did used to do this. I don't know what stopped. I used to watch through the video like the next day or whatever, and then just I think I ran out of time. Yeah, I think that's what it is. And I just chapter it, and I would watch the chat go by. So I haven't seen a lot of the chat for a long time. So I apologise for missing your fabulous midlife crisis. Maybe I'm still Koshtikai semi-lurking. Good. Okay, so yes, 4Q Vert TV indeed. Right. See what I've been dealing. I do, Steve. Bless you. But you're a big enough boy to deal with that, aren't you? You don't need me to wade into the chat with my size 9s. I don't wear size 9s, but I would wade in there for you, Steve, in size 9s, and be slightly wobbly in my shoes. The whole point of you having, excuse me, that's my switcher. Don't hit me with your tail because I'm close to it. See what I have to work with? Watch this. Well, you can't see it because you're too... It's wide out. It's wide out, right? Okay. Oh, you... Look at that. Oh, did you smile at the camera? You ponce. Perfumed ponce. That's good enough for me. But, hey! Every time I go anywhere near his tail... He hits. He's like, oh, he's a good lad, isn't he? He's a good lad, is our Jackson. Yes, you are, mate. You got a lot of love in the chat, Team Jackson. Hey, Keith in Watford. So, anybody want to? Do I even know? Hello, Trucker Duck Tom. James Dyson. I'll shave it for you, Steve. Garden shears. Who's what now? It's Steve's fault. So basically, are you just using 4 cues to annoy Steve? Go ahead. You have my blessing. Enjoy yourselves as long as no one's hurt. Enjoy yourselves in the chat, and play nice, play fair. Fun should be encouraged, and we're allowed to have fun, and we're allowed to laugh, and things that make us laugh, make us uncomfortable sometimes, and that's a good thing. Right. Oh, are you playing with the Jackson's playing with the acorns? Watch this. Oh, it can be one of those shows. Oh, sorry, I went to do that, and I obviously missed the button. So let's do that again, because you didn't see what I was doing. You just saw my face smiling like a loon, playing with my kitty live on Shelly. There you go. There you go. Where did you put it? There you go. And we bought those expensive toys. They weren't expensive, they were 50p. But I mean, they were for cats, and they've ended up being used on my modular. Anyway, yeah, so it's I'm going to talk a little bit about what I'm using tonight, because it does feel like I should mention something synthesizer. Now, dude, say goodbye to everybody. Because you're going to disappear right now. Boom. Oh, no, that one. Oh, no! I've pressed the tiny button. Tiny button, Jason's all over the screen. Oh, for goodness sake. And now you put your backside. See what I have to work with. Yeah, so I'm going to try and put the tiny button. Right, yeah, just stay there. Because you all your fur is going to stop me from... Behave. What if I just... Oh, I don't know. I don't know how to do this without turning everything back on and off again, and it's going to just destroy things. Let's just... Right. If you're going to be... Oh, here we go. Who wants me to throw the cat? Right, ready? I'm sorry. Oh, did I hurt you then? He was purring all the way around. I didn't mean to hurt you. Okay. Oh, not the... You and your claws, dude. Right, let's see if I can get this bigger, he says. I know there's ointment for that. Oh, I'm the wrong side. Why am I not... Just, Is that right? Oh, hello. Is that, maybe it is a bit bigger. There he is. Anyway, right, look. I didn't want to be a face within a face, but that'll do, right? That's close enough. Sorry. I might go a bit... I'm sure it's a bit bigger. Boop. Boop. Boopily boop. Good evening. Let's have a look. Right, sorry. That's just the sort of thing that we've got going on. Wagoo's got it. Wagoo's got it. Thank you. Of course you got it. Right. Let's do some of that. Oh, crikey, I think I've got a bit of a headache. I'm off top. While we're off topic, before we get on topic, I had to have some serious dental work. Is Manny in the chat? No. Because I'm in agony. It's like literally the sight from my here, because it's your mouth, right? Any kind of work, and I don't think they anaesthetised the work, because I didn't. So blimey, honestly. So there we go. Dilip Fun Bar. Yeah. Do you know I am? I genuinely... All right, we're on topic again. Let's talk about tonight's jam. First two questions come in, and it's a really valid question, because, you see people with modulars, right? And you see these giant cases filled with spaghetti wire and modules for days. And I guess I the case I've got over here, which is the you see a lot of these, the Rack Brute by Arturia, and it is a phenomenal first rack. I can only say that. And if you've already got the Mini Brute 2S or 2 keyboard version, it locks in with that, and you've got yourself a really sweet giggable thing. But I struggled when I first had that. I literally bought 2 modules years ago, 2019, I think. I had Plats and Clouds. And it wasn't until I got the Dreadbox modules and I got every one of them that it started to make sense. And even then it took me a little while, but it was empty, and it's kind of a weird thing. I know Gaz found it sort of odd for me to accept and be happy with a half-empty rack. But it taught me how I make music. And I think this is, if you talk about modular, people usually get excited because they want this particular module, that particular module, and they've got a list of things. I didn't have that. There was not a single module that I wanted, or that I knew I wanted. I just remember walking into Emis Music in the 90s and seeing this great big silver box full of wonder, and I just basically wanted it. And I didn't know why I wanted it. And when I got it, I didn't know I wanted it either. I was like, why did I want this? It took me obviously nearly 30 years to get one. So I didn't have any preconceived idea. I just wanted to sort of have a go, And actually, it's like Jason's modular journey. It was Robin Vincent's Synth East, which is confirmed. And I will be there in February, again, helping out with the recording of the main channel, which is great. Main stage. And I'll be doing some live stuff there. I think I'll do a live walk around like I did with Bristronica. And working the words into a sentence that makes sense, that answers a question I posed myself, is that, that having been asked to do, the patch off, suddenly went, oh, but I've had it for a couple of years, but I'm not really. So it really helped focus me on what it was that I do in modular musically. Yeah, that's the right way around, by the way. It's not getting a keyboard and going like, I want that keyboard. This is the music I'm going to make with it. It's got to come from the music, right? These are tools that aid us and help us in that most wonderful way. It's generative, right? Once you're on the path to making good music and it's working and you're kind of like focused and it's like, yeah, then everything, you get the best out of what you've got. It's a kind of that way around problem, right? And this is the thing, trap, we've all fallen into this. Because something's buzzing. Nope. I think it's my diabetes. Let's just check that for a minute, guys. Just talk amongst yourself for a second. Yeah, it's just saying I'm a little bit high. Don't know why. Maybe it's the cake. Okay, let's give it a couple of units of. Yeah, that's right. Okay, did I actually do that? Oh, okay, 2 units. Come on. Yeah. So that allowed me to investigate within myself what it is that I do with modular. And why modular works for me, and it does. So I felt like I had a really natural journey to modular, and having an event to prepare for really sharpened up that what am I going to do with my rack. So I basically got there's a couple of things that I always do, and there's a couple of things. There's always spoken word. There's always there's white noise. There's always some arpeggio. There's a lot of different things that go on, but having playable things as well. So let's look at this. So these cases are really fairly shallow, so I can't put the lid on. Where's my lid? Where's my ruddy lid? Yeah, can't put. So you'd have to take out all the decable it. Is that right? Ladies and gentlemen, deep cabling all the way from Ohio. Where in Ohio? I wonder. Where would it be? Tulsa. That's in Ohio, isn't it? Tulsa. Is it in Ohio? Please tell me I'm wrong, someone. I don't mean to be offensive, and it's Midwest. Anyway, I do love the Midwest. So having this size, and I would not be able to do this if it weren't for the 1U and then the condo. Let's call it the condo. It's not a condo. It's a Maz, and the Maz, the power and utility Maz. But if only, Rich, are you in the chat? Please, Rich, can I have a 2 HP mix and malt? I don't want much, do I? No, I think just something like a malt. 6. I mean, that would probably 6. You'd be able to get a couple of. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'm not an engineer by any stretch, but I need to get the low pass gate, which again Rich gave me, and it's like, really didn't realise how useful that was. So a low pass gate is a VCA. So obviously you need a VCA to trigger the envelope for the amplitude of a sound. Oh my god, I'm just talking like that. I'm just saying words. That's true. So hang on, James Dyson, QQ. Wonder what the dental treatment story is. Oh, let's not get into that right now. It's just a cap. It's a drill into my skull. That's why I hurt. Anyway, is that enough? I mean, it's gruesome. It is. No anaesthetic. Just saying. The drill was in my cavity, drilling into my skull. That was lunchtime Friday, and my face is still, bruised on the inside. Sorry, Temperoboto. I think Manny was pushing painkillers earlier in the chat. Oh, do you know what? I'm going to have some more. It is kind of. Anyway, can I? Right, I've missed some questions. Synchrotron Andy says, would it be possible to put the PLPG in the small section below the modules? What here? I mean, yeah, but then I'm going to be creating a second Maz. I want. I mean, this could go bigger. If I've got the right bent metal, I think I could just let this fit smaller. I reckon I could get another. I could easily get 2 on the Maz So, in short, Andy, if I'm not complaining for no good reason at all, which is exactly what I'm doing now, I could fit it in. I think. It's just a shame that because it works so well with the. Aesthetically, it looks good, doesn't it? That's my problem. Let's zoom in anyway. Right. So, before we close it, 2 voices, each being played. Right. Let's just break it down. Break down the jam. Yes, James Dyson, you do need to be over 18 to watch me showing you my rack. Did you have a tooth out? No. Happy with that case size. Right, let's get back to that. Can you ask if Wagoo enjoyed his gig the other night with a selection of thrash bands? Lovely. I bet you did. Wagoo, did you enjoy yourself? Right. Not now, Jackson. Not now. Okay, so what have we got on the table? We've got my favourite circuit, the circuit rhythm. It is my favourite. It's uncomplicated by other things that might just a little bit throw you off. Oh, excuse me. So that's my clock. So that sync out is going all the way to the clock in of the play fader, which, as you can see, is marking time. Some might say counting out time. It's got the whole thing down by numbers. All those numbers. Anyway, another quote there, if you get that. So that's kind of like doing its thing. And Cressy, if you're still around, I'll play you what you think was you.
Don't let thrush get their paws on your attache modular case. So I could 3D print you a hole for 2 HP. Just need the rack. Fill it full of 20 quids, and I'll take 5 working days to return it with the 20 quid. What? Talk to me later about that. I'm confused. So let's go on with it. So this is my clock. Back into. Also, the MIDI is going out to my schmur into the. Oh, excuse me. I've had a long weekend. Oh, the car breaking down on Friday and then just miraculously working on Saturday morning just really didn't help, and not being able to find the part isn't helping. So that's triggering that, and of course that then is where the modular section, the double modular section, comes in. But this on its own, I sat in here last night with just this. Right, I didn't worry about anything else. This was my little playground, and I've enjoyed making sure everything works before a stream because it's less stressful. I can come and really just enjoy the whole thing. So last night I sat down with, what's this? That's not the pattern, is it? Well, no. What's toms? I don't remember programming toms. Well, at least it's not Jackson's. I need one of those, right? Or perhaps even a.
I do feel queer.
That'll do it. So that's not the pattern, is it? I don't think that's the pattern. Anyway, we'll confused by that now. Well, if you're confused as well, then there was no hope for us. So so that's out. You can sit there. That's where you be. Good lad. There you go. That's nice. Do the licky thing. Oh no. Just in case you just wanted to see it. There you go. Spitting bullets. Eating beats. Okay. Oh, I just want to scratch him. He loves it. Anyway, right, let's get back to this, okay? Come on. So sample-based sounds, modular. You can see the mix and mult is really coming in handy here because I've got the clock going out of, so the clock coming in, clock going out, going into here. And then that is syncing the wonderful amp. Right, let's, oh, hello, steady. Easy now. More tea, Gromit. So the mix and malt, available from Rich's store on Etsy. Go and get yourself some fun modular. But yeah, get the case. Oh, the case is brilliant. I love it. It's lightweight, it's rigid, and also very useful. No, if you will just sit. I need a barrier. Barry! or actually, yeah, go over that side. Let's move my sage. No. I'm going to get cross if you try and lie on the thing I need. He's doing proper cat kind of grump face. As I said, this is a channel run by cats. I'm just making sure that it gets on the air. That's all I'm doing. And they're letting me pretend that I'm doing stuff about music. It's all about them. Anyway, so yeah. Don't forget to like the video. The stream. Drop us a like. Okay, thank you very much. So, yeah, so basically, this is such a useful thing. So we've got that going in. It's putting this. No, so of course, so I'm going out, and I am What am I doing with this? I don't know. I think the white noise is just playing, isn't it? Well, it's not playing at the moment, though, is it? Yeah. So it is being triggered. Well, I don't know if it is though. I think it's just random. So that is scatter. I think that was just that. And that then goes out into... Oh, am I modulating? Oh, that's right. Okay, so I did this last night. So I'm modulating with the crush. I'm modulating the pink noise. And the scatter just really... I thought I was clocking that, and it doesn't seem to be doing anything. But actually just messing with it. But I love white noise, so I love modulating white noise. I love sort of crazy things you can do with it. So there's that going on there, and then this is actually... It's a sprinkler, isn't it? Or like cicadas. Only grass. Oh my god. Steve really is getting the hard time. James Dyson, stop playing with Steve. You'll upset him. I'm not going to repeat that out loud. I'm sure he's fully clothed. Anyway, sorry. Yeah, see? Right. So that's kind of those kind of things, and they can get a little bit big in the mix. But if we then bring in the drums on this one, which now Jackson's completely destroyed. Oh, you idiots. Have you changed the pattern? This is what I mean. How can I can't work with this. Oh. Don't touch the... Oh. I just got to mention you couldn't use the knobs. He's desperate to stop me from doing stuff. It's like, no, I'm going to be exactly where you need to be. Should we go for this view? Oh, you're so beautiful, though. Oh, look at how gorgeous my cat is. Don't you wish your cat was hot like mine? It's not though, is it? Right, stop. That's it. That's enough. It's enough. You've had enough infection. Honestly. Super grand. Oh my gosh. There's a blast from the past. So get Jupiter. There's nothing there, right? Oh, did I mute that? Did I mute it? Is that why there's nothing? I think I may have muted it. There's me blaming the cat. And it is purely me. Look. Right. I don't know why it sounds like that, though. Well, I've got an idea. Oh, that's the modular. What have you done to this, you fiend? Well, Krusty, I'm sorry. You're never going to hear your sound. So anyway, that's that. And then... Voice 1 of the System 100. Which is just being played... Okay, so looks like it's forcing the G. But obviously that's then going through the low pass gate. And then finally, ridiculous bass going through. Oh, this absolute beast. I've been really enjoying the LK delay. Especially finding the button. Everybody needs that button in their life. Watch this. I'll do it again, right? So you can see, because this is what makes it good. Right, I'm gonna put it up. Going through the Crow filter, and it's modulated by the Doug. And if you didn't see, oh, hang on, is it there? No, it's not. I'm lying. It's being modulated by Ebb as well. Night, Andy. Thanks for joining us. And then it forces the feedback. So here you go. Just saying. Amazing. Right. So I can't see the chat now. Yes, Donald, modular grid. I've been spending a little bit of time on that because I want to find smaller white noise generators for specifically for this case. But it's difficult. Everything's kind of big, and I think this does probably. And it's what's the best noise modular? What's the best? Oh, hello. What's the best? What's the best module for noise? Can anybody say? What's the best module for noise? White noise, pink noise, blue noise. You know, multicolour. What is the best? You know? Flurry. Temperabotto. What's the best module for noise? There, said it. What's the best module for noise? What's the best module for noise? So what's the best? You should have spelt that like, you know, Alan Watts. Disting Mark IV. Yeah. Do you know what? That has ended up on my shortlist again. It's kind of, I'm gonna hit Oz up, I think. But the source of uncertainty. Ooh. Alcamantra. Let's go. Save. Steve, please prefix your questions. Q. Thank you. Oh. Yeah, don't mess around. Don't mess around. Yeah, so I'm gonna break the internet now. I'm gonna break the world. The best. There we go. The best noise generating module is the one you own. What do I own? Dystopia, which has 3 noise generators, and it's small, really. You know, when you consider it's also got this. Although I think this needs to be used to modulate something. Anyway, So for the very small foreseeable future, unless someone gives me a disting, but I'm still going to catch up with all the people I tried to catch up with after Ristronica and get some stuff in to show you guys, to share with you guys. Still want to get some, but we'll see what happens. Still got those contacts to get back to. IntelliGel's Flurry. But yeah, so I will now make, one of my, oh, here we flipping go. I'm going to start talking like that now. Oh, dear, oh dear. Right. Oh, there's one. That'll do. Oh, we have, come to that part of the year where colds are a real threat. I think I might have one. I might take some vitamin C before going to bed. That just came up quick. Right. The Noise Plethora by Bifaco was my top choice, but it's big and expensive. But a DIY version might be a cool thing to do. But I think that might go in one of my bigger cases. But Flurry sounds good. I'm sure there must be like some I mean, again, I've run out of space here, surely, for any more stuff. And certain things need to be here. So I don't know. I might try and the trig. The plus of Doug. I did think maybe I'd switch that out. But yeah, love the Crow. Love the Crow. Oh, it's so good. Such a gorgeous sounding. And that was what giving that really fat, acidy bass. Yeah, and then I just got some dialogue and messed around with it to create the sort of 80s sampled, what's the... oh gosh, I can't think. Sort of My Life in the Bush of Ghosts, that kind of stuff where you're making, Art of Noise, that era of sampling. I'm also thinking of people like Philip Glass and not Einstein on the Beach, but that's definitely in there. Is his name did wood block thing? Oh, come on, brain. Minimalist composers, anyway. Just gonna throw it out there. Mine pales in comparison. Modulargrid.net. Oh, bless you. So, yeah. 34Ds. Anyway, so so that's kind of what we've done. I think we've kind of... Any questions about any more of the gear? Panda, I could 3D... Oh, yeah, that one again. I don't know what that means. And then, of course, I use the drums on the from the QD, which is sensational. The Mix 4 from Axis Modular, which I've got one in green, is just brilliant. I need... Where's the... Oh, the GoPro's not come on. Come on. Come on. Come on, GoPro. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on, GoPro. Jackson's going like, what are you talking to that thing for? I'm here. I'm all you need. Anyway. Get out of this... Anyway. Right. We're going to wind down, I think. That's it. Tired. Full of... I need to go to bed now and have some sleep and some vitamin C ready for work tomorrow. I got a day job. Got to get to the work job. Jason, have you met or considered a meta module VCV in a... Now, James Dyson, I hear of such things. I don't know if that's right for me. I think I saw you. I haven't fully availed myself of that, but I have seen you with it in your module. I don't know if I would. Yeah, maybe that's like the. It's big though, right? But it is, as you say, VCV in a module. Does that mean it's every module in VCV, or you can transfer your patched modular into that module, and then you've got the sound that you've made? God, that's too much. That's too much. My brain. I'm having a meltdown. That's too much. My brain. Just, yep. This thing is about as far as I can go with my brain stretch. Anyway, I like analog stuff. Thank you, Tanith. It's just come on, isn't it? During the stream. Vitamin C, water, and an early bad time. Right, and I'm watching Beef. Isn't it good? On, on telly. Right, greetings, the free humans. Let the music play. Greetings indeed. The Free Netherlands. Free. Greetings. Greetings from the Free Netherlands. Yeah, do that. A never-ending story, some might say. Right, we are nearly there. Right, so I'm going to I don't know what's going on with this. Well, it's run out of battery, I think. Yeah, I don't know what you've done with this, mate. It's not playing the... Yeah, it's nothing. I think he's changed the program somehow. This fat bottom, honestly. No, it's the right... Oh, I don't know. Anyway, I guess that's what he does. I can't show you the rest of the sounds, but there we go. So, yeah, thank you very much for joining us this evening for jamming in Jimjams. This veritable autumnal feast, because we are approaching... Well, we're there, aren't we, nearly? The middle of October. The 12th tonight? Where's this year going? Just ask yourself that. Who's put this on high speed play? You know, not me. QQQ, wait for let the music play. He make food. I make food. I do make food. Actually, that's pretty what we all need right now. Is just a commercial break from the kitchen. My homemade scones with homemade blackberry jam. I lied. It's black cherry and it's not homemade. But we did make. Wash down. Right. Thank you all for joining me this evening. For a very cat-infested celebration of synth. Celebration of synth. I think I might have to put it back above my head. This is ridiculous. Although I do like it there. But I just don't like this. It's ugly. Sorry, I'm being fussy. But you know, there we go. So thank you very much for joining me this Sunday evening. I hope you've had a fantastic weekend so far. I don't know what time it is where you are. It could be earlier. If you're watching this in the future, it's not even Sunday, is it? What am I talking about? But yeah, don't forget to drop us a like. Subscribe if you don't already do so. Hit the notification buttons. Follow me on Instagram. Find me on Facebook. Although I don't spend a lot of time on Facebook. Instagram I do like. And join us here twice a week for some irreverent fun, some silliness, and occasionally.
Just stand there, man. Get it out. Get it out.
Get it out. Although Steve is in the chat to moderate to make sure people don't get it out in the chat. Woo! Anyway, yeah, have a phenomenal start to your week wherever that hits you. And we'll be back on Wednesday. I'm going to do something random, I think. Rando Wednesday. Okay, here it comes. Thank you all.